Welcome back. The clock, of course, is ticking. Just 4 days out now from the total solar eclipse. It will begin over the South Pacific Ocean before making its way to North America. By 11 a.m., totality will take over parts of Texas, and then the path will continue across the country, winding up here in Buffalo, where we will experience totality at approximately 3:18 p.m. Of course, there is so much excitement leading up to that big moment. And by now you're probably wondering, hey, it'd be nice to have a t-shirt to wear for this event or to remember it by. Well, the Wright Touch, which is a minority owned local business, recently came out with its own unique design for the eclipse. And maybe the best part is that some of the proceeds from the shirts will be going to a good cause, to Hope Totes Buffalo. That's a nonprofit organization that donates the bags filled with essential goodies for people recently diagnosed or staying at a hospital. So joining us live in studio right now is the co-founder of Hope Totes. We have Amy Velez. We also have Sharia Frere from the Wright Touch and Courtney Hawkins of No Cliche. And Courtney, we're going to start with you to tell us a little bit about the shirts and where this idea came from.
Absolutely. So as you mentioned, Sharia and I both have our own individual clothing brands. And actually, she was away in Jamaica, and I was sitting and I was talking to my associate pastor, and he was inquiring about one of my shirts, but he wanted it customized, and he said that he wanted it to have something, you know, as it relates to the solar eclipse on it. So I reached out to Sharia, and I'm like, we have to do this. We have to get this together. And then as we talked about it, then this shirt was birthed.
Which you have right here. So tell us about it, Sharia.
So this is our totality
I love it.
Tour eclipse shirt.
Like a concert tee.
Yes, like
so
a
that's
concert
the back.
tee, yes.
Yeah, and it has, you can see all the cities which will be under totality and what time.
Yes.
And Buffalo, yeah, we're 3:18 right there.
Yes.
And then what does the front have?
So the front says, "I was there." Yes.
Love it.
So again, as Courtney was stating, with these tees, we were collabing as brand owners, but our friend Colleen, we sparked a conversation, and we thought it would be a great idea to take 10% of all of our proceeds and give it to this non-for-profit organization, which is doing a great job with families and those who are suffering with different illness.
Yeah, Amy, we've covered Hope Totes before, but remind us about the mission and where things stand today.
So
and we have some of the totes here as well.
Yeah, so Hope Totes was started when Colleen, who you mentioned, my friend, stood in that gap for me and brought a tote to the hospital when my son was diagnosed in 2018 with a brain tumor. She brought a tote with a blanket and slippers for me, knowing that I was going to be in those cold waiting rooms alongside Thomas, and a medical binder to help organize his care plan. She had intimate awareness of caring for her son with a complicated medical, and so she knew what to do for me. And so fast forward in 2020, when a friend of mine, her daughter was diagnosed with cancer, I knew what to do. Compiled a tote, and I called Colleen and I said, hey, I just compiled a tote like you did for me. And she said, no way, I'm doing it for somebody I know too. And I said, there's a need here.
Yeah.
Sets our heart on fire. So
now you do that for others.
And now we've done that for others, and we're approaching 2,000 totes by the end of this year.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's great. We can clap. And hoping for a couple more with the proceeds from the t-shirts. And how can people get them?
So people can log onto our website.
Okay.
Which is
say what it is.
Which is the Wright Touch. So thewrighttouch.co. So Wright, WRIGHT.co is where you can go and purchase the tees. And again, as Amy has shared what they do with the not-for-profit, we really would like to push it and have the community really help us give them, because they're a not-for-profit organization. And we love it, and we love what you guys are doing, and we see the need, and we would like to help contribute.
Our goal at Hope Totes is to wrap our community in love, because our community wrapped us up in love, and so to be wrapped up by you guys, we really appreciate it. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
We thank all of you for coming in today and sharing a little bit more about the design and where the mission of Hope Totes stands today. Again, the Wright Co.
The Wright Touch.
The WrightTouch.co.
Yes, correct.
You might not get your shirt in time to wear on Monday, but it's a keepsake to have and remember that you are always there in the path of totality, the total eclipse of 2024. Amy, Sharia, and Courtney, thank you all so much for being here today. Hope you saw a lot more shirts.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
having
so
me.
much. Thank you.
Still to come.